Still no progress to bring home a Maryland father wrongly deported. Congressman Glenn Ivey traveled to El Salvador and was denied meeting with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He's been in prison there since March, despite a Supreme Court ruling ordering the Trump administration to facilitate his return. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live. And Daniel, is there even anything the congressman can do to change things? I mean, he must be so frustrated at this point.
He is, and there's not much he can do at this point, Susan, because he was not able to see his constituent and check on his well-being. But we're told the congressman also wanted a better picture of the conditions in the country, which he did get. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is believed to still be in a prison in Santa Ana, El Salvador.
His lawyers, his family has not been able to get a hold of him. Last information we've had was from Senator Van Hollen.
That was more than a month ago when Van Hollen met with Abrego Garcia. Representative Glenn Ivey tried to do the same over the weekend.
I was deeply disappointed and frankly angry that we were not allowed to get in to see him.
Ivey says he met with the ambassador from El Salvador to the U.S. last week and other government officials, telling them he wanted to see Abrego Garcia. When they got to the prison,
they told us at the gate that we had to go back to San Salvador to get a permit, which is ridiculous. This is an international visit. I'm a member of Congress.
Abel Nunez with the Central American Resource Center in D.C. accompanied Ivey, helping to set up meetings, one with more than 50 Salvadoran women whose sons, husbands, and brothers are in jail.
These are people that have not been charged with a crime. There's no evidence that they were members of a gang, but yet the government has used the suspension of civil liberties to kind of forgo habeas corpus.
That's something the Trump administration is looking at doing, and why Nunez says the trip was important.
It shines a light, and impunity and oppression do not work well in the light, because when people understand what truly is happening, then people will take action.
Asked what's being done to facilitate Abrego Garcia's return, the Trump administration told the judge earlier this month it was withholding information under the state secrets privilege. The judge rejected that argument, but the case is ongoing. In the studio, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.